Welcome to Making This Mondays.
Thanks for joining us again.
We're His Own. We're a band and women's ministry out of Nashville, Tennessee. And today, this is all about saying everyone come back to Nashville.
Yeah. Everyone needs Nashville. Let's get live in Nashville. This is about.
Okay, not really. But today we are going to talk about Taylor Swift's new video and kind of our just very candid response to that.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Taylor Swift just released a new single and music video.
Yes.
Keep going.
So, we all watched it together. And, well, I watched it a few days ago and had a very strong reaction to it. And then I asked the girls, like, have you seen Taylor Swift's new video? And showed it to them. And honestly, I was left with a really not good feeling. A lot of darkness. And I know, like, Taylor likes to, in a lot of her videos, there's satire or, like, twist and a lot of drama to her videos, which can be really fun. But for this one, to me, I did not walk away from watching this video and think like, oh, Taylor, like, I'm so glad she's back. It was more like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? Like, there was just, to me, I mean, I'm going to be very honest, it was just a dark feeling to the entire video. And it made me really sad. Bottom line, really sad for her.
Yeah, we were talking about it as we were watching it. We're like, wow, like the impact that the culture has on each and every one of us. Like, and I noticed, I was like, girls, have y'all noticed like the change that has happened to her as she moved from Nashville to Hollywood? This is why we're like, come to Nashville.
Come back to Nashville.
But you know, I always say, like, I personally think that Hollywood has more influence than Washington, D.C. You know, the culture has such influence over us, over each and every one of us. And I'm sure, like, a lot of times you see these stars that, like, start out young and they're innocent and they're pure and they have good intentions and they influence people in really positive ways. And then, like, as the culture impacts them, and they're influenced by Hollywood, they start to sell out. Like, at some point, like, it gives way and they sell out. And the culture has so much power over us if we let it, you know? And so I think we have to be so aware of the culture around us. And I mean, this is one of the reasons we started this ministry is because we hope to impact the culture in a small way, hopefully, you know, because the culture, we're fighting so much for a culture of life, you know?
And, you know, in the culture also, you know, we were talking about just the power of media and how huge that is and how much it impacts us. And this is not a video to bash Taylor Swift. You know, we didn't come and say we want to bash her, stuff, because she's so talented. She has such an incredible gift.
Yeah, we sing a lot of her music.
We do.
We have a Taylor mashup.
We do.
We'll release that soon.
Yeah. And, you know, and I think previously she's really used her gift to really build up and to bring life into people and just do so many beautiful things. So it was definitely disappointing, but it also made us very aware of the reality that we're all susceptible to the media, we're susceptible to the culture, and to be fearless, first of all, and sometimes just turning off that song, whether it's the radio.
Confession, there's a song that I really liked. The lyrics were not something I should be liking, and I showed it to these girls, and I felt really bad because I know, like, I was walking around with this song in my head and the lyrics, and then I'm like, I just introduced it to these girls, and I want to protect them. I don't want them walking around with this song in their head. So it's amazing how quickly it can affect us. We say, oh, it's not like, I used to do that. Like, oh, I'm not going to say that, or that's not going to be me. But it can be playing in our minds, and then before we know it, it's going to come out. Our mouths.
Yeah, so just, you know, so I guess really one of the things we wanted to kind of end with was just recognize that we're all susceptible to this. Every one of us sitting here, all of you guys out there watching it, all of those in Hollywood, and really around the world. So we've got to be very aware of that, the media, the culture, what we're listening to, what we're watching, and to not be afraid to turn that stuff off, to walk away, you know, any of that. But then also to pray for actors and actresses, musicians, people in ministry,
power
you know,
to shape the media.
Yeah, any of us, you know, to really, when we see this, we can sit here and we can criticize people all day, but instead to sit there and say, hey, let's call awareness to it, but then let's pray for them. And so we just want to invite you guys to, you know, to join us in prayer for Taylor Swift, you know, because, I mean, really, because, like, obviously there's, like, a lot going on there.
Yeah.
And to pray for all those in Hollywood and who've been influenced by that. So we'd love to hear what you guys think. comment below what you guys thought of the video, if you guys saw it.
Yeah, we would
and
love
the-
to know your thoughts.
Yeah, and the
too.
way that you guys find media and culture impacting you in both
Mhm.
positive ways and negative ways.
Yep, and come and find us.
Yes.
They're on our social
All
media.
over.
Our media,
That's right.
Facebook and Instagram at BSN, Twitter at BSN Music. Thanks so much for joining us.
Bye,
Have a good day.
guys.
Bye.